Slop City Podcast!
Oh, that's beautiful.
That sounds a little bit like Trailer Trash Tammy's tagline. I kind of think you might have stolen it.
Yeah, I mean Trailer Park Tammy?
Trailer Park Trash Tammy?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. Look, did you set this up just for me?
Sure did.
So that I don't have to be maniacally touching it or fucking with it?
So you don't have to lean forward. Oh, come on!
Jesus Christ. Welcome to Slop City Podcast, everybody. We are doing this in the comfort of Libbie's home, everybody. Hit that applause. Oh, I've got it. Oh, okay. That was embarrassing. Did not mean to make a joke out of your life. I just want you to know.
Wait, what?
I was like, let's hit the laugh. We're in Libbie's home.
I love wallpaper.
This is actually the most Slop City background I've ever seen in my fucking life.
How do you look in your camera?
I think I look good. I don't know if you need to zoom in on me, but you could just do that in post, right? So you don't really need to do any
Post-production.
I'm feeling good. I do wish that I had a Christmas item in my view, but that's okay. As long as you've got a Christmas item in yours, I'm happy with that.
Where's my Christmas item?
Oh, I guess this stuff isn't getting in. If you guys are wondering, we're sitting at Maggie's kitchen table. Technically, it is Libbie's too, but I don't know how often you come up here for dinner.
This is the first time I've come up here in literal months. I never come up here.
Oh, this got moved.
Yeah, baby. Look, the snowman's
in there now.
You're not going to see it, though.
No, you're not. But you could at least cut him out for a brief moment so that everybody watching on YouTube could see it. The fact that just happened organically, I don't think I touched it. We're going to have to watch the replay.
That scared me.
But that's old winter frost coming. I don't remember pushing it. And again, we will watch the replay. It's not that I don't believe in ghosts, guys. It's just that...
Who's he barking at, dude?
Who knows? Welcome to the podcast, Kevin, everybody. Again, that's Maggie's dog.
The largest Japanese chin in recorded history.
I want to submit him to the Guinness Book of World Records. We need to start bulking Kevin up.
He's large.
I would say he's 15 pounds, don't you think? Or you think he's more?
I'd say so, but what I'm saying is, I don't know if Japanese chins are supposed to be his size or Gary's size.
I know. It's like, which one is the anomaly? We will never know.
It's probably Gary because he's so small and has no nose.
I think so, because, I mean, he has no nose.
None.
Face is flatter than a pancake. Just so flat.
Look at this guy's nose.
Oh, man. We've got a snowman. So we've got a bunch of really nice Christmas decors around us, and I actually am enjoying it. It is boosting my spirit.
Imagine being that snowman and having to hold your arms up like that just forever.
Well, I think it's that I actually don't know how much it bothers him. I don't think he's really using anything, any core strength or anything like that. I think it's just kind of where they are, where they grow.
I think that...
You think he's
should
struggling?
Have had him the other way.
Going
Who wants
down?
to go through life like this?
Yeah, because he can't move those. How's he going to finger anyone?
And those fingers look treacherous.
Yeah, that's almost worse than Edward Scissorhands, because at least Edward Scissorhands could move his hands down.
This guy has to move his whole body.
Oh, yeah, this snowman, imagine him. Imagine this guy right here trying to finger so he's going all the way down.
You know what he could do is just use his nose.
And to paint this picture, if you're not watching, is his arms are up like a YMCA. His arms are in a solid Y. If he could have them higher up, he would, but his arms are not long enough. So that's kind of what we're working with over here.
And he's got quite a few fingers.
I mean,
so he's just like,
yeah. It is a bit alarming. There's some growth outside of, we're working with at least 15 fingers here, I would say.
He's in a constant state of going, what's going on?
I mean, imagine this guy walks in at your Thanksgiving. You're like, get him the fuck out of here. I would immediately say, nope, I don't want him here. If someone walks into my Thanksgiving with their arms up like this, like, what's the deal? I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That's someone who comes into the house and immediately just starts asking questions.
Sorry about that.
What were you doing?
Had a piece of a grape skin just wrapped around my back tooth. I don't know. I'm all for him using that nose.
We also have a charcuterie board going at the table. It is just a plate of grapes, but
that's as good as I get when it comes to charcuterie boards.
This is nice, though. I feel like you really hosted for this occasion because I came from Chelsea's cabin where Chelsea was getting ready to do an audition, and I jetted the fuck out of there.
Oh, you don't want to make a sound.
She was doing it upstairs, which is good.
Doesn't matter where she's doing it. You can't even make a... You're out of there.
See, that is like my biggest nightmare because, okay, when I was a kid, having sleepovers at my parents' house always sucked cocks because my mom is such a light sleeper. She'd be texting me on my Nokia brick phone like, Christina, you're too loud.
Mom, I'm having a sleepover. We're supposed to be loud.
I just knew that my house was not the sleepover house. I didn't even suggest it, only if people were very, very good friends. But it's like my house just wasn't the sleepover house.
Whose house was the sleepover house?
My friend Mallory. That was one, that was the one that I remember the most, and a gal that I'm still in touch with. You met Mallory.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, in Florida. One of her coworkers is a Slop citizen. Show yourself. Introduce yourself. Because a friend of Mallory's is a friend of mine.
Me too.
Yep.
Rhonda was the friend that had the house. Yeah. Not only did she have the sleepover house, her parents were never home. And they lived above a bar.
Oh, God. How old were you? That's fucking sick.
Oh, God. So it was like from 5th grade on, she lived above the bar. But before that, she lived in a little apartment and she had a VCR.
Uh-huh. So you guys, even when
Not everyone had a VCR back in the day.
No. 5th grade and on. So this was, okay. No.
85.
Dude, that's fucking, I love that shit. I had a couple people like that, and it is just, I'll never forget them. Remember my friend, too, the friend's mom that smoked in the car and smoked in the house, and I was like, yeah. No one in my family smoked. But it's like, I think it was combined with the Freedom, the MTV, the Aldi Fruit Gushers. Like, I came into contact with Aldi really, really early in my life, and I'm so grateful for that.
Clancy Fruit Gushers?
Yes, ma'am. Whatever weird Clancy's chips. And the quality of their chips has changed. They're way better now than they used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah. They're When you walked into a home and you saw Clancy's potato chips, it's like you were still so excited. You didn't give a fuck, but I did know the difference at a young age. Like when I had a Lay's, I would be like, This was me when I'd come into a home that had a Lay's.
Oh, golly. What was so great about Mallory's house?
Well, Mallory's house was basically a lot of that. Her mom was a single mom. Worked 2 jobs. Like, I mean, she was fucking hustling. She was such a bad bitch, man. Like, she worked, what I remember is she worked at UPS, and Mallory had 3 sisters. So the house was a lot of women energy.
Oh.
And Mallory and I became best friends in high school. And I mean, you know, we clung to each other. But Mallory had an older sister who was not as bad of a kid as we were. So it was confusing. There was a kind of power shift, you know?
Oh.
It went on. No, not really. But I mean, there was like, her sister partied, but she definitely saw what we were doing and was kind of like, why are you guys falling asleep at the table? Like, but we would party and we'd be like, hell yeah, let's get fucking, you know, we'd have a good old time, but we were the bad kids. So it was basically that. It was that Mallory's mom was busy working and trying to provide a fucking badass house for her kids, and we took advantage of it. That's what we did. We were like, you know, we could get away with shit. We were
Right.
like we weren't totally older. So it's like her oldest sister was working, like she was at work a lot. So she would be gone too.
Oh,
but
God.
come back. And then there was like one in high school. There was just a lot going on.
How did Mallory's sister turn out?
Fucking amazing. All of them. Her oldest sister has 3 kids, married, crushing it, interior designer. I mean, I follow her on Instagram.
Wow.
Her mom, Mallory's mom, lives in Florida. I need to go visit them. But Mallory lives in Florida now. One of her other sisters lives in Florida. They're all crushing it, you know?
Now, my friend Rhonda, whose parents were never there in this party house.
Yeah, I want details on this house. I want to go deep in. Like, I want layout. Give me the rent. I want to know how many stairs, stuff like that.
Well, first of all, let me just say that she was the first one in the group of friends to have a baby very early on. 14.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
So she was fucking.
So she was what?
Fucking.
Oh, I thought you said so. She was funny. I don't.
So the house was a St. Louis, like, old-timey house, you know, 3 stories.
Okay.
A bar on the first level.
Okay. And was it like window shop, like that kind of St. Louis one where you see, like, you drive by, it's got like a window shop, like the
Yes.
open front, everything, and then it goes up, and that's
Yes.
where they lived?
Yes.
Okay,
and
got it.
It had like a entrance that was like this. Triangle.
Bro, what's the name of the bar? I got to look it up.
It was Meister's before they had it. Hyde Park. Okay, so it was in Hyde Park.
There's a Hyde Park in Kansas City.
Really?
Weird. Yeah, right next to the plaza.
God, what was their bar called? Because my dad owned one down the street.
Your dad owned a bar?
Yes, the Cuckoo's Nest.
What the How am I just now finding this out?
It wasn't for very long.
I mean, still
couple
though,
years.
like, how are you not constantly being like, I am the daughter of a bar owner, the friend of a bar worker? How are you not president of their union?
What the fuck was the name of that bar?
Oh, look at this tiny grape.
I know. I
They're
tore one
cute.
off because it was so cute. Oh. I got to ask my sister.
Okay, yeah, you text your sister, and yeah, I'll just kind of do my thing right now. Yeah, I'll be doing my thing. Dude, so we were basically, I'm going to have Libbie tell the story of why we weren't able to record this week. Because we're getting a little stressed right now. This is Thursday. The Thursday before this episode you're listening to, it's coming out. And we just got a lot of stuff going on. Weren't able to get into the fucking podcasts. Give us the lowdown on what happened in the storage area, and then we'll pause on the Rhonda bar story.
Well, first of all, let me just say that I took all the equipment over to the storage space and set everything up.
Decency.
Let's see what this says. Oh, come on, Barbara. Damn.
She don't remember shit, does she?
She said Meisters, which is what I said.
I mean,
But it was Meisters, but then after they took it over, it was called something else.
Was it in North St. Louis or
Yes.
where? Okay, North St. Louis. So that's like a suburb outside of the St. Louis city proper. Like, think of where the St. Louis Arch is.
Oh, no. It was North St. Louis.
Oh, it was North St. Louis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Actually, it's not too far from that arch.
Yeah, it was like a couple minutes from the arch.
At least I had the decency to keep my...
All right, so I go in and I set up all the stuff. I get the space heaters cranked up because I want Tina to be warm and comfortable in the storage spot.
Sure. And I love the storage spot, by the way. You have really made that place a nice spot. The only thing I ask is that you maybe have a piss jug for your friends, for the guests.
Only for me.
Just kidding.
Because everybody else can hold their pee.
Can they? I have demonstrated time and time again that I cannot hold my pee.
Okay, so
You get there, you got space heaters going because it's a cold day. A cold day.
It was 42
in
degrees when I went in there.
Nashville.
42. And I don't usually use 2 space heaters. I just usually use one. Well, I turned on a second one, an auxiliary one. And the power went out.
What do you mean an auxiliary one? Like you plugged the space heater into the auxiliary cord?
I don't know what auxiliary. I just felt like saying auxiliary.
Oh, got it. You're trying to say electronic.
I was trying to say something cool.
Sure.
Like in addition to.
Yeah. No,
And-
I'm with you on that for sure. I'll start using auxiliary to cover up your fuck up like that. Next thing you know, Chelsea will be saying auxiliary.
Auxiliary. Malt auxiliary.
Malt auxiliary. Okay, so...
And meanwhile, the part that was really fun was there is a new band in town, and they practiced next to me, and they were rocking out, dude. Rocking out. Doing a Silent Night rock version, which was really cool.
What now? I mean, Silent Night's like Silent Night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild.
Wait. I'm sure we've talked about this before, but why are they referring to a baby as tender and mild like a fucking chicken wing, dude?
I will say that I just had my eyes closed and was singing really in the moment. I had a lot of thoughts swirling in my head while we were doing that because I was like, damn, dude, I love Christmas. And I was like, I love Christmas music. Like, this was me in my head going,
Just like the snowman.
yeah, just like this little guy. So I was really excited about that. And then I was like, why do I know all these weird religious songs? And I've never been religious. And not only do I know these religious songs, I fucking love these religious
Same.
songs. And so I was excited about that. And then right as I said tender and mild, I truly got uncomfortable.
Both of us stopped at the same time, didn't we?
Yes.
Because I was like, tender, and in my brain I'm going, tender, oh, that kind of means sweet. But then when we said mild, I was like,
Oh, I got...
is he a chicken wing, dude?
I just was like, why are we talking about him like he's hot sauce, like a hot sauce option at Buffalo Wild Wings?
Salsa.
Yeah, they got the blazing list. So basically here at Buffalo Wild Wings, when you're choosing a spicy sauce, up here we've got, our kind of more mild, tender sauces.
Tender and mild. I like that one.
Yeah, so basically what we use to signify that is baby Jesus.
Tender and mild.
That is, because that song is about Jesus, right? We're talking about him
A
in the
holy
manger,
infant.
right? Yeah.
Holy infant.
I know, but that also could be a universal song. Like they're trying to hype other babies up in the world.
No,
they're
he
like,
was the holy infant.
yeah, but you still want to apply the songs to your life and how they can impact you, don't you think? You know, okay, they're talking about Jesus. I get it.
But also they're round young virgin. They love virgins.
Yeah, let's just back it the fuck up. We need to back it the fuck up because I'm a little fucking confused right now.
I gotta look at these lyrics.
That's what I'm saying. I was about to write them down. Here, I have a computer. Why am I sometimes I get in a swing of when I've been writing a ton of shit down that I'm like, yeah, keep it up. Wrote a few lists.
Silent Night lyrics.
AZLyrics.
That's the first time I typed it in.
That's the one I used. What did you use back in the day? Did you use AZLyrics?
I think so, yeah.
Samesies. Oh, the purple. Everything about it was beautiful. And there were ads, but it was trustworthy.
My sister's taking screenshots of the bar.
Oh, fuck yes.
This is it.
Oh, my God. That's beautiful. Fucking St. Louis has some cool-ass old school houses, dude. Holy infant, so tender and mild. Ew, dude, I am grossed out.
All right, so we got Silent Night, Holy Night, all is calm, all is bright. Everything's just normal.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Whoa.
Now's where we get weird.
Yeah, this is getting weird.
Round yon virgin.
What does yawn mean and how is it spelled? Is it a Y-O-N?
Y-O-N.
Okay, round yawn. Hey, round yawn virgin.
I gotta look up yon meaning.
Yeah, what the fuck does... I would say round... I'm thinking round the corner. Like when Chelsea was yelling at me to run around the corner. Dana!
Oh, this guy's butt crack.
Dana!
Yon. That or those used to refer to something situated at a distance. There's some big ranches yon side of the Sierra. It could be an adverb for over there or in that
Sorry,
direction.
I was texting Maggie. Say that again.
An adverb for over there or in that direction.
Okay, see, that's kind of what I was thinking. Circling the wagon, you know.
It could be a determiner too. That or those used to refer to something situated at a distance.
Love that. That's a great definition of yawn. Used to refer to something in the distance.
So round that virgin over there.
Hey, round that virgin. Hey, Kevin, round yon virgin. Come on.
Round that virgin, comma, mother and child. So the mother and the virgin are the same. Round yon virgin, mother and child.
What does that mean?
So they're around, they're sitting around the virgin and the child. Meaning the three wise guys. The three freaking wise guys.
God, what nerds.
The camel, there's a sheep there.
Hold on. It has been a long time since we've gone through this history. Like, I really need to back it up. Because it's like my knowledge has always just kind of been like a quick kind of Christmas. Because I've always loved Christmas songs. You know that. Because my birthday's on Christmas. So what do you do when you're forced to be in a season around your birthday? You adopt it. It becomes your personality.
It becomes your season.
Yep, it becomes your season. Okay, so there's three. Is that what they're talking about? They're talking about that night. We're talking about Christmas Eve. Is that what Silent Night is about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It sounds
something
like he's
around
already
there.
born, so it's probably Christmas.
Okay.
Maybe like the day of Christmas after he's been produced through cesarean or vaginal birth. We don't know.
Sure. I would like to just note that I just Googled Silent Night explanation.
What'd you get?
I just couldn't stop laughing at the Google. I mean,
and so tender and mild.
Yeah, they're trying to bring up this stupid fucking movie that just came out with Hopper from Stranger Things. And I'm not watching Hopper take part in a violent night or a silent night.
Everybody loves that Hopper fella.
Yeah, they do.
That little bird shit mark on the window there looks like a guy with black hair and a mustache.
I swear to God, I see it. I see him right now. He looks like from here to me, actually, like he has on, he's got very big hair and just cool sunglasses.
I got to get a picture of him so I can show him on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to get a picture of him from my angle. This is little bird shit. Silent night, hold on. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Things are going good, brother, around yon virgin mother and child. Is Mary the virgin there?
Yes,
Okay,
Mary is
round yon virgin. So we're like, everyone is around that virgin. I think that's what they're saying. Yeah. Not like, hey, round yon virgin. I don't think it's like that.
Not like round her up.
I don't think it's like, hey, get all your virgins, bring them over here. We're going to see which one hatches.
Yeah, I definitely think it's like they're either forming a half circle or a full circle around the virgin.
Yeah, there is a semicircle, and I would be willing to bet there's an organic opening about to happen.
And if they're willing to break the fourth wall, it's a semicircle. Mm-hmm. If not, they have formed a full circle around, and that's the sheep, the wise men, the drummer.
Now, all these people are present right then?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Is that what the nativity scene is?
Yeah.
That party? God, what a fucking lame party. I don't know. Do you think it was cool?
I mean, considering the year, I'm sure it was pretty cool. It's like, oh yeah, we're having a party in a barn.
Yeah, people were probably like so confused. And I mean, what do you think maybe what happened is like there was like this hot gal in town who went away for a little bit, and then she came back and had this little baby, and everyone's like, oh my God, how did it happen? She's only been gone 3 months and
she's so young.
It's so crazy. There's no way. But like basically it was all like a cover up like they do at nun schools. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Think about that. Well, what you guys think about that, huh?
I think that's a good explanation. Now, are Christians going to accept that? No. And are Christians going to say, you can't talk about our Lord like that? And I'll say, yes, absolutely I can.
Yeah. And I think we're talking about the extremists here.
Well, people get heated when you talk
about Jesus. You say, really hey, don't talk about my Lord like that. Don't talk about my Lord like that.
People get heated, and I think they get scared that if for some reason they might just laugh a little at our jokes or start to think like, oh, that is weird that a 14-year-old girl gave birth in a barn with a man named Joseph who was actually a man. And then 3 wise dudes showed up, and there was like animals. Like if you start thinking about it like that, then you're going to start questioning. And what they don't like in religion is when you question.
For sure. And that's what we're here for. That's what this podcast is for. Investigative. Not only are we an improvisational comedy podcast, but we provide deep, in-depth
analysis.
Raw, uncut. Yeah, deep investigative journalism. I mean, that is what we're doing here. Honestly, I mean, we're digging deep. We're asking the questions. And here's what I will say. If you're a person who's a Jesus guy and you're like, we don't make any fucking jokes about it. Like if I made a joke to you or whatever, if you, the colloquial you, whatever, are mad about something like that, it's like, I promise you, dude, if heaven's real, whatever, I think cool, funny guys like me, Libbie, cool dudes that are here to have a good time. LOL, make people laugh. I think those people would probably be getting in more.
And the people that would oppose it would say, no, you're not. Because they think that they're mightier than thou because they don't laugh at jokes about the Lord or they don't question. Or,
that's fine. I'd say, hey, you ever been to a comedy open mic?
Because that's hell on earth.
Yeah. Guys, I promise you nothing can get worse than that. You ever bombed in front of
4 other comics?
Yeah. 4 other comics and a drunk guy who's trying to fuck you.
Who's trying to watch the Blues game?
A drunk guy vaping, trying to watch the Blues game. So until you've done any of that, why don't you keep it to
Keep it to yourself.
Okay, so, wow. I mean, that party really does sound like it's lit. Is Little Drummer Boy also a Christmas tune?
Yes.
I mean, I know it's a Christmas tune. I mean, is it about that night? I'm sorry.
Yes. So
that is a fun night.
The Little Drummer Boy was there, saying like, basically the little drummer boy was upset because he was a child and he didn't have any gifts to give, like the 3 wise guys.
So, excuse me.
And he's like, all I have is my drum. And so the little drummer boy played for Jesus. He played his drum.
For a baby that couldn't even understand. My favorite part about all of this is everyone's like, gather around and bring your gifts to the baby.
The baby was like,
and Mary's like, so how many more of these guys am I going to have sex with? She's just looking around at everyone. Oh, God. And so these wise men are basically her agent and manager. That's basically what they're doing. They're like, listen, everyone, gather round yon virgins, and let's see what happens. They're probably like sending out hella cool invites, like women.
Evites.
Yeah, they were sending out evites, and what that is an envelope that you never receive because there's no mail system.
Oh my God. Yeah, the drummer boy thought his little playing of his drum would be really cool. And then he went prum, prum. But
I do see it.
it's like, what?
I got the lyrics pulled up here.
Come, they told me. Ba-ra-ba-bum-bum.
See, I always get mad. If I'm on the radio listening to Christmas jams, like trying to get hyped, Little Drummer Boy is getting 1 listen a year.
Whoa, that's one of my favorites.
I can't do it. It's too, there's something about it that freaks me out. I don't like to hear the ringing in my brain going back and forth
Is
from
it
it.
the prum, prum?
Yes, spooks me after a while, and I can't handle it because, like, Christmas is one of the greatest. For me personally, I love Christmas. And I'm not religious, but love gifts. My birthday's on Christmas. I like snowmen. I like getting gifts for people I love. We talk about this fucking every year. I'm like that. Like today, I brought you a stupid ass fucking little
Cutest cat.
I love it. I love seeing something like that a homie would love, and I'm like, ooh, we got to get that for them.
Here, let me pick that up.
That's my fave. Love showing love to and it's just a fun holiday and shit. But Christmas can also be kind of like weird and lonely too, I think, for a lot of people.
Triggering.
Yes, because you like think about there's just always weird shit. There's all these fucking love Christmas songs. You're in a weird headspace around Christmas. You listen to fucking Christmas Tree Farm or fucking
Oh,
'Tis the
Christmas
damn
tree,
season.
oh,
You listen to a
Christmas tree. Well, what you could do is listen to Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, and that'll jack your mood right up.
Oh, yeah. You want to hear a fun song. That is the cool thing. You can, like, inject yourself with the right Christmas cocktail. Even if you're alone and be like, all right, I'm going to give myself 3 days of listening to Last Christmas, getting absolutely obliterated, and fucking whatever broad I bring home from the bar. And yeah, I'm gonna be smoking. So you could like do that, listen to that kind of negative shit. And then there's the ones that are very kind of religious like that, like, Oh, Christmas Tree. The ones that sound like someone recorded them near a lake, like watching
where there are a lot of
What's the one that we love the last few years that we have just become obsessed with?
Is it Bing
white?
Crosby?
I think it is Bing Crosby. It's the one where it's like,
and I like him because he goes, Happy Holidays, Happy Holidays.
Happy Holidays, Happy Holidays. So all the merry bells keep ringing. Happy Holidays to you. God, that
And then
one's
he goes again, Happy Holidays.
Yes, and then there's another fucking key change that you are not ready for.
You're like, whoa, Bing Crosby, calm down.
Dude, when he hits you with that final fucking blast of Happy Holidays, the first time that I hear it, and I'll listen to it in the summer every now and then just to give me give me a jolt, you know?
That serotonin.
Yeah, if I'm feeling fucking down, I'm taking a hit of Bing Crosby.
Oh, well, the weather outside is frightful, but inside it's so delightful. I think besides Bing Crosby, I like the religious Christmas songs.
Okay, like which one? The Little Drummer Boy?
Little Drummer Boy.
And that
Oh,
song,
Holy Night. Silent Night.
I do.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, da ding dong 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 dong.
Dude, what about when you're cruising in your car, you got a nice Starbucks, maybe just had a nice little breakfast, you know, feeling ooh, you know, and then some Mannheim Steamroller comes on.
Oh,
You know what I'm fucking talking about.
yeah, that one rips, dude.
Golly, do yourself a favor this holiday season. Crank it up with some Mannheim Steamroller because it's sure to move your butt.
Ding dong.
Carol of the Bells, I will always love because we did it for choir one year.
Did you have a bell you picked up?
No, I was singing. Imagine me. I'm like,
You were the baritone. Ding dong.
they didn't have me sing baritone. I think they had me sing like alto.
What were you singing?
Carol of the Bells.
How does it go?
Ding dong.
What did you sing?
Hold on.
Ding dong?
Wait. Wait a second. Is that the song we sang? Yeah, that is it. Harky the bells, sweet silver bells, all sing to sing. Yeah. And I fucking hated my choir teacher. She was in 7th grade, California Trail Junior High. California Trail Junior High School, CTJHS.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that teacher, she was fucking just brutal.
Well, she probably was passionate about her job, and you kids didn't take her seriously.
You know what? She was fucking annoying. And you know what she was? She was a fucking nerd. She was a fucking buzzkill.
Well,
and you know what?
don't come into choir class expecting not to do choir.
Oh God, I hated her. What other religious?
Did she do this?
I'm gonna pass out.
Did she do that or not?
She did. She pursed her lips more in an O than you do. Oh, she would constantly be like,
and mouthing the words. Trying to get all those fucking kids in order.
I hated her. And she did it just like that. And her hair, I was always like, Just use conditioner and then it'll be beautiful.
What's her name? Look her up.
I'm trying. Choir, California Trail. Holy shit.
God,
my stomach hurts.
My new compression is so tight, dude.
Does it actually help though?
Yeah, it does. Just up in the crotch area, it doesn't fit right.
Bro, that just fucking, I hate having to do extra shit like that. Anytime it's like, you got to wear all the fucking dumbass compression. I got all these fucking creams I have to carry around. I'm just like.
You can't just put clothes on and go. It's like you got to do a bunch of steps.
I wish I could be an on-the-go mom like that, but there's too much going on.
You don't have any kids.
I'm trying, though, to just not wear makeup for a while to make it,
to
see if
heal
it
you?
helps it out. California Trail Junior High School, Overland Park,
What is
Kansas.
her name? She is a cunt. We don't like her. She sucks so bad. Her hair is
Wait a
frizzy.
second. Oh. Oh, God. The fact that people put their concerts public on, someone's like, Abby's 6th grade choir final.
It's like, who wants to see that?
Yeah.
No one.
God, I hope they have comments off. I'm sure trolls are in there like, fuck your kid.
Abby sucks.
Hark the bells.
Ding, dong, ding.
California
dong.
Trail Middle School. Bulldogs.
That was good.
That was good. Yeah. Faculty.
Don't say faculty ever again.
What other
Oh,
performing arts? That's it. What other oh man, I don't know who any of these people are. Nope. Wow.
the 12 Days of Christmas. I'm going to read off a couple songs.
That's a banger one. I love that one.
Oh Holy Night. Love that. Chuck's Nuts Roasting on an Open Fire.
Chestnuts. That's a fucking good one.
Away in a Manger.
What? How does that? Away in a manger.
No poop for the man.
It's all about bringing these motherfuckers gifts.
Away in a
Damn.
manger, no crib for a bed. The little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head.
The stars in the bright sky looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay.
The cattles are lowing, the baby awakes. But little Lord Jesus,
No crying he makes. I love you, Lord Jesus.
I ask you to stay close by me forever and love me, I pray.
Bless all the dear children in your tender care. Wow, they're really trying to pack in a lot of words. Every other one's so nice where it's like, I love you, Lord Jesus. And this one's like, bless all of the dear children. They're trying to just pack it in like, say something about all the kids in the world. You know, come on, say something about every single kid. We want other things about them too.
Let me look up religious Christmas songs.
There is joy to the world.
God rest ye merry gentlemen.
God, I can't remember all the words.
There's a pentatonics version.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, and mama now wow wow bum bum bum.
But he's a hoe. I love him. He is my Lord Jesus.
He is my horchata. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Is a fucking banger too, dude. That'll get me hyped. Joy to the world.
The Lord is come.
Let
Earth receive your King. Let every
Barbara, was that your
heart-
hotel game? Don't lie.
Barbara, that was We Three Kings by the Cedarmont Kids.
God rest ye merry gentlemen. If you're ever in an awkward situation and you don't know what to say, just be like, Happy holidays.
Here's my favorite part of this song. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
I have never heard that song.
That's the second verse of We Three Kings. Star of wonder, star of light, star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. I was going to say perfect child, but
I think that truly what takes the cake is the Silent Night. The most alarming lyric we have ever heard to date in our lives is tender and mild.
referring to a child
Don't like it.
as tender.
Oh, God, look at that supple little. That's what people think the adrenochrome, the baby. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it started because y'all started calling babies fucking tender and mild.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
That's weird. That's a weird thing to say. It's like a fucking, whatever that calf is that it's that meat that like they kill
Wagyu?
No, it's like a animal that is very young and they kill it and the meat is like tender.
Tender and mild?
Yes, dude, I'm out. I'm out on that, brother. Here's what you can you best believe every year from now on, when I'm singing Silent Night, you will not be hearing me refer to a baby as tender and mild ever.
What's some alternative lyrics?
Silent night, all is calm, all is bright around yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild. No, we're not doing that anymore. We're going to say, holy infant, so tired and cold.
Holy infant, so cute and precious.
Holy infant, so ugly and wet. Because let's be honest, that baby was born that day. You think they had the capabilities to wipe him off of all of his creams and weird stuff?
Holy infant, so small and compact.
Holy infant, environmentally conscious. Oh,
I just can't get over the fact that these three kings were doing whatever. When have you seen three kings come together? Usually you got a king over here, a king over here, and a king over here. They're fighting. There's strife. But you're going to tell me these three kings came together and were like, hey, let's travel across the desert carrying gold, frankincense, and myrrh to give it to a baby we don't even freaking know.
y'all are... And I get that. This is what I will say. I do get that like that used to happen in the olden days. It happened, it's like a baby shower. It's like a baby thing. You do whatever. And especially in powerful families, I am going to acknowledge all of that, okay? But here's what I'm not going to acknowledge. I'm not going to acknowledge that these three cats named... You ready for their fucking names? Do you know what they are?
I don't even know. They've always been known to me as the three wise men or the three kings. Like, what are you so wise about, brothers? Okay, what's their names?
Oh, you're good.
Don't say Ralph.
You're going to get so...
I'm going to lose it if one of them's name is Ralph.
I just want to double check. I'm actually going to go to Wikipedia or get just the article. Three kings' names. Sorry, I just want to double check. Yeah, still the same. Just making sure. You're about to get so pissed. Three wise men, or Magi, as they were known.
Magi? Magi?
All righty.
I think it's Magi because we talked about that in religious school and schooling. Is that a bad word, though? Is it MAGI?
Yeah. Hey, man, I just went on NewJersey.gov, okay? I wasn't trying to start nothing. I don't want no smoke, man.
Magi in Christian traditions, the noble pilgrims from the east who followed a miraculous guiding star to Beth. Oh, that's even... Oh!
I know. I'm getting more pissed off just reading about it, dude. And first off, let me get you their names so you can really get fucking ticked off. Caspar, Melchior, and Balthasar.
Ooh.
That one's cool.
I that.
I will go with Balthasar. I love that. But I'm saying they're just very, they're very old school, very noble names.
I am convinced that these three men were tripping on shrooms. You're telling me three guys are just hanging out and they see a star and they're like, hey, dude, let's freaking follow that and take some pretty expensive gifts with us and walk through the night to give them to a baby.
Yeah, dude, I just don't really think it happened like that. That's insane.
That is insanity. It's insanity.
Who? Okay, so it says that, where did they all hail from? I'm trying to fucking...
Oh, little town of Bethlehem, na-doo-doo-dee-da-da.
The three king... TikTok and the internet and everything is just fucking... Instagram, graphics have all destroyed me because I'm looking at articles. I'm like, I don't want to fucking read this thing. I just want all the facts to fucking be there and the little graphics so I don't have to fucking search for it. I'm getting pissed. Because what? Because I'm old? Because I decided I don't want to read anymore.
Golly, I am so mad about those three things.
You know what? Let's just go to hallmarkcorporate.com and go with their story. That's fine with me. What about you guys?
I'm mad.
Oh, wow. It was very short. According to the biblical story, the three kings, also called wise men or magi, named Melchior, Caspar, and Balthasar.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I like those names. Those are pretty cool.
Okay, well, I mean, now that I'm reading them again, it's like they are kind of cool, but it was just so dramatic. I'm like, I don't like when I have to...
They probably gave each other nicknames.
They probably did. Oh, yeah, I bet by that time, they probably all fucked each other. They were probably so bored walking all that way. They probably ended up just fucking kissing just to see how it felt. Bro, I mean, for real, especially if they're doing drugs or if they're all three of them like, no, man, I see this light. We're just going to follow it there. They're going to get it.
Balthazar's like, what, dude?
Balthasar shows up and is like, the hottest guy ever. And Melchior and Caspar are just like, whoa. Like, they don't know how to handle how hot he is.
Hey, you guys want to walk through the freaking desert with me to this place called Bethlehem? I got some gold. If you got some frankincense or myrrh, can you just grab it? We're going to take it to a baby.
Yeah, we're going to need you to fill this bag right here with myrrh. They just fucking, oh God.
He's got an Aldi bag full of myrrh.
These fucking guys are nuts, dude. All of it is nuts. And I get that you're trying to go pay respect, but it's like, bro, they always say, hey, show up to work, suit up and show up. And these guys really did. They were like, listen, I want this job and I'm showing up.
That just goes to prove, like, sometimes I'll think, is what I'm doing crazy? Is this crazy what I'm doing? But what they're doing is crazy, and they got a whole chapter in a book written about them.
For sure.
So
yeah, sometimes I'm like, yeah, oh yeah.
I'm like, am I okay? But then those guys weren't okay, and they're one of the three prominent figures in the birth of Jesus. Without those guys, would it have been as cool baby shower as it was? I don't know.
I don't think so, dude. I mean, this shit sounds like it was popping. I'm just worried
about the seating arrangements there.
Yeah, let's look at that. So the nativity scene is that night. I'd just like to really look at a photo. I'll get one pulled up so we can all see it. God, you tell me these motherfuckers are not her fucking agent, dude. These motherfuckers those three kings are sitting back there. Basically, they heard about it, capitalized on it, followed, whatever that star is or whatever some weird fucking dude told them. And then they show up and they're like, hey, here's the deal. We know your pussy hurts. You just pump that bitch out. Don't know how, why, or what. Don't need to know. But I will say you have great tits. Very supple. Either way. Supple. It's like, no, God, I bet those are tender and mild. That'd be a cool lyric in a song. I don't know. That guy died on the way back. Someone heard him say that, ended up writing Silent Night, used the words tender and mild. So it's actually not, hopefully it's not about the baby. But, I mean, these guys were fucking basically just pimping her out, my man.
That's depressing. I want to know how old Mary was.
Mary, did you know? What's that song? How does that one go?
I don't know, but I'm going to look up Virgin Mary's age.
Yeah, Virgin Mary age. No historical document tells us how old she actually was at the time of the nativity. Most Jewish girls married into their mid to late teen years, according to NRSV. What is that? Or between 13 and 16 years old.
Okay, so she was underage. And let's see how old Joseph was.
Now, was Joseph her boyfriend or what? Just a random guy that showed up and got kind of... I mean, I truly am just wondering.
Oh, for crying out loud. Was Mary 12 and Joseph 90 years old when they married?
If that was the case, damn. But guess what? Mary is the original fucking hoe, and I love that. She's like, yeah, dude, I'll get with this old motherfucker. He's gonna take care of my lifestyle. Let's fucking go, dude. That's what you would have to do then. You're worried about food. You're worried about property and all that. She made the best of it, bro.
She's like, can you please help me? I'm giving birth to a king. And he's like, oh, okay. Let me get my carriage here, and we're gonna see if we can find a hotel room for you to give birth in.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, it's so crazy, but it is a king, and the craziest part is I've never even had sex with anyone.
Oh,
you won't
my
believe.
God, that is incredible. You never had sex and you're pregnant?
Yeah, it's so crazy. I swear it's a king.
He's a king, okay. The king of the Jews. I guess you're saying he's the king of the Jews.
Yeah, I'm actually not really well versed in politics. I'm only 13, so if you could kind of take over on this, you could kind of spearhead this whole thing.
Okay, I'm going to go down here to this inn. Oh, it turns out they're out of rooms. But listen, they'll let us stay in the barn for the night. How do you think about that?
That he was literally 90? Is that seriously what they said?
That's what that just said. And that just...
Constantly. I mean, imagine. They're like, Joseph, come
Shut
on.
up,
Joseph, can you just pose for the picture?
The more I dig into this, the more I am disturbed by the, first of all, age difference. Whatever age he was, if he wasn't 12 like her or 13, it's not good.
Yeah.
And this can't be overlooked. Oh, everybody wants to say, oh, save the kids, save the kids. Let's look at the people that you're worshiping, dude.
Oh, God. It is. It's like, I know, but also, dude, these ages, people weren't. They show these old motherfuckers in these photos, and it's like, didn't people want to live to like 40?
That's what I thought, too. How could that dude be 90? Yeah, he lived to be 90 years old. Meanwhile, everyone else lived to be 30.
How old was Joseph?
But also, you got to take in consideration that Noah was supposed to be 600 years old.
And looked a little too good to me. So maybe Noah's the one that came up with tender and mild.
Well, what I'm thinking is that these people didn't know how to add back in the day. They don't really know ages. I'm going to assume Mary was 18 and over, and Joseph was maybe 20 or 25.
Uh-huh.
I can't think of it otherwise.
Yeah, no, in my mind, that's why I'm always like, yeah, make her look older. I'm like, a camera ad's 15 years. Come on, let's go. Paint her up and make her look older.
That poor gal.
Oh, God. And I mean, just this photo.
I'm going to have to get into theology more because I want to truly know how people can be okay with what they're being fed.
Oh, God, you're not, you can't do all that. You're going to waste so much of your fucking life trying to do all that.
Whoa, look at that cow.
These pictures, there's like, they've got just a beautiful cow laying there, a tiny little lamb. I guess
The
Joseph
oxen kept time. Okay, so Joseph.
looks asleep, I will say. Looks like
He's like,
he is holding on to his heart like,
I can't believe I'm a father.
and then these three kings behind you are like, yes, don't you want me to be your agent?
And the baby's like, hey, guys, what do you think about airplane food?
Oh, my goodness, man.
I need to get that specific picture.
Oh, I'm going to get you that. Don't you worry.
That baby is at least 6 months old.
Yeah, all the photos. I'm like, can you just show us a real photo where he's got the placenta on him and stuff? Like, and Mary always looks so hot. I mean, maybe these photos, that's probably what it is. They probably waited 6 months and then someone painted a photo after.
Since 6 months to paint it.
Yeah, it took them a long time to paint it. And then they're like, yeah.
Joseph actually passed away during it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
They sit him up like Weekend at Bernie's.
They go from coast to coast. They go from town to town, and the three kings are carrying this little wagon, and they've got them in a little show.
Now, what I will say is, in regards to the little infographics that you see on Instagram and Facebook, I did see an infographic that said, if you're going to make little habitats for cats in the winter, don't use hay. Hay is for horses. Use straw. So
Okay,
they use hay.
Something bad just happened to my ankle when I tried to move it.
You love breaking your ankle.
Oh, baby. That was scary.
That was spooky.
Ooh, baby. Yeah, one day this right ankle of mine is just going to give out. I can promise you guys that. You're going to see me walking around with a little peg leg.
Yep, the bone's going to be sticking through and the foot's hanging off to the side.
They're going to have to put a fake foot. They're going to have to put it inside, just plop it on. Oh. And my legs are going to be strong from constantly carrying around. Are you stretching like the snowman?
Yeah, felt good. Did you see that infographic?
I did see that infographic, and I will be honest, I was very confused. And then I also had a moment where I'm like, every time I get on Facebook, nothing seems real. Everything is fake. Fake posts, AI. I looked at a photo that was in my algorithm, not on my personal Facebook, because I will be honest, I have not used my personal Facebook in I don't even know how long. Sorry, stretching my ankle out.
That kind of freaked me out.
Yeah. Oh, God, that freaked me out.
I thought that was Kevin.
But so I'll get on and I will see photos that are so obviously photoshopped. There was a photo of Taylor Swift that was photoshopped from like a concert of hers. And then she was put down onto the green on the field at a Chiefs game next to a fake photo of Travis Kelce. Very obvious Photoshop. And I would say there was 15,000 comments on there and people commenting, I'm so happy for them. Wow, she is beautiful. And I honestly was just like, dude, is everyone the stupidest fucking person in the what's going on? I'm getting scared. I was scared.
People have no critical thinking skills.
They must be totally gone. Because I'm telling you guys, I will get on, because I get on Facebook to look in the Slop Citizens group, because I'm like, ooh, that's fun. So I go in there, pop in every now and then. And
every now and again.
Every now and again, I'm popping in. But God damn, these fucking things that are popping up in my algorithm, even the recipes, I'm like, what the fuck? People are commenting, yum, that looks so good. And I'm like, this is the grossest looking meal I've ever seen in my fucking life. And I'm like, is this what, maybe it's what my algorithm thinks of me, I guess, which is alarming as well.
Thinks you're a homemaker.
Libby, this stuff doesn't even make sense. It's videos of someone taking a can of like beans and just dumping it into something. And people literally commenting like, wow, yummy. I can't wait to make that for my family. I think it's a bunch of bots. Has to be.
Just a bunch of bull.
Bunch of bots just constantly churning it out and making money. Brett was telling me this morning when I was leaving.
Brett was over there?
Yeah, because they're doing the podcast and stuff. So Brett was saying to me before we left, he was like, yeah, been waiting for this thing to pop up in my algorithm. I've just been waiting for it to pop up. You know, I want to know when it wants me to see it. And I go, that's crazy to me, because I actually have a huge problem with that. And I literally, I mean, that's what I told him. I go, I can't believe that you would rather, he's like, I just want it to be fed to me in the algorithm. And I'm like, you need to stop gathering all of your information on TikTok. You have to understand. And I just looked at him, I go, but don't you just think about sometimes, don't you just have a little moment where you get a little jolted and you're like, whoa, everything I'm seeing online, on TikTok, on Instagram, everything is designed to keep me on here longer.
Yep.
And I
get.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you little whore.
But I'm like, everything in the world is designed. Nothing is
organic.
No.
Nothing is orgasmic.
And sometimes I do enjoy little ads that pop up. It might give me an idea for something. But to be honest, that's the thing that I will say about my algorithm that I'm not enjoying. Online, everything all around, I'm like, none of it is designed to make us smarter or provide us with new information or new topics. At least that's not how I'm seeing it. Everything that I am getting fed, I feel like is just trying to make me dumber and dumber and dumber.
Or buy stuff.
Yeah, or buy stuff or biased.
Which is, I bought a shirt off of Facebook that said, even baddies are saddies, and had a...
Yeah, you little whore.
Had a cat with sunglasses on. And it is one of the worst quality shirts I've ever received. Received it today, and it's so bad that they knew that I would try to send it back, so they didn't even put a receipt in there. It was just a bag with a shirt in it.
How much did you pay for it?
I don't even know.
Probably like $25, $30.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I can't wait to see it. And
It's so small, too.
What size did you order?
3X.
And it's like a what? Like a large?
Maybe.
I can't fucking believe these motherfuckers out here. Like, that is so fucking offensive. That's what I'm like, I don't even...
Just mad.
Oh, God.
It's such a cute saying, though.
Is the shirt wearable to anyone? Or are you going to...
Maybe a child.
Yeah.
But once you wash it, the sticker that they put on there or whatever it is going to come off.
How did they... Yeah. I try to not fall a victim to that, ever.
I love buying stuff on Facebook.
Really?
Never again, though.
That's a child's shirt. Can't use that.
This right here.
I was going to grab you a napkin, but didn't move too quickly this time because I saw the surface area of the spill and I was like, yeah, it's not awesome.
It's not going to go anywhere. It's fine.
No, it's not traveling to the Rodecaster Pro.
Speaking of Rodecaster Pro, we're over time, folks.
Oh, Lord.
We got to wrap this up.
We got to wrap this up because we got to I'm so mad. I'm talking with my throat not cleared. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. I'll say that right then and there. Someone talking when they got fucking phlegm in their throat.
And I'll always talk when I got phlegm in my throat. Let's just say, next time, can you clear your throat? And I'm thinking, no.
No, it's fun.
I'm going to talk like this, like I got gravel in my throat.
Gravel. All right, honeys, we love you. Happy holidays. We're driving down the streets of Nashville. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're driving down the streets of the hood where Libbie, Maggie, Beth, all the children, little dogs, and that big bullback Greg. Can you see?
He is not tender and mild like the baby Jesus. No, he's not, yeah.
But he thinks he is, and he tries to act like he is, but then he just ends up stomping around, making mistakes.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Ooh, yeah, we were driving down the streets of Nashville, and this weekend I'm driving to Knoxville to see Winona. Then I'll be home in St. Louis on Sunday.
We'll be home.
All right, Burt Bacharach.
Yeah, you little whore.
And cut.
You dumb, super looking bitch.
Rats!
God damn.